Hi, welcome to Empty Nest Creations, a home decor and DIY channel. My name is Wendy. Today's project is this really simple, small 4th of July wreath. Super simple. I made this with leftover flowers from other projects. The only thing that I actually purchased for this project was I purchased a few of these stems right here from the Dollar Tree because they had these sparkly stars in them. Everything else, including the wreath, is from other projects. So if you're interested in seeing how we put this together and how simple it is, stick around. We'll go over what I'm going to be using and we'll get it put together. For this wreath, you're going to need a grapevine wreath. And this one is about 9 inches wide. I have some flowers left over from other projects. So a couple of white mums, one red daisy. I have some blue hydrangeas that I'll be using. And then from these picks, I'm actually just going to be using these sparkly stars. I have 2 sets of those, so I may use just 2 stars, I'm not sure yet. And then I also have some red berries that I'll be using in this wreath. So this is basically just going to be a super simple wreath. It's very small, so you're not going to want to have a lot going on here. I have some scissors and some wire cutters that I'll be using as well. This will cut this label off. This is left over from another patriotic project that I made. And I'm just going to start with this daisy, and I'm just going to stick it right here. And I'm just weaving this into the actual grapevine wreath. No glue required. And I bent that flower so that it sticks straight out, so that we can see the whole face of that flower. And now I'm going to work around that, going above and below it with the rest of the flowers. The next 2 flowers I'm going to use are going to be these white mums. And I'm going to pull these, I'll pull the head of the flower off. I'm trying to pull the leaves off. Let's see. We'll take those leaves off. We may use those later, but I don't need them right now. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to bend the stem so that when I place this in, the flower is facing flat on the wreath. And I'm going to cut this stem down some. And then I'm going to weave it in right above the red flower. And this is what we have so far. And this is how it will sit on the wall. So you want to make sure that your flower is in so that it's laying flat. Okay, and if your stem is sticking out some, you can trim that or you can just push it back in. Okay. Just adjust as you see fit. Okay, for this one again, I'm going to take this leaf off, bend it up. And this time I'm going in this direction, going under that first red flower. So there we have the red and the white. Now I'm going to add the blues in. And these were, again, from a previous project, so they're cut really short already. So I'm just going to be sticking these in wherever I think they're going to look best. And again, I want the red, white, and blue color scheme, but I really want it to be more of a natural red, white, and blue color scheme than, the artificial carnations that are dark blue. I really wanted to just have colors that are more natural. So just weaving these in wherever I need some blue. And all of these stems, as you're putting them into the wreath, they're crisscrossing so they'll hold tightly. Put this last one right there at the top. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Just a little red, a little white, a little of the smaller blue flowers. I think that looks really nice. Now I'm going to take these stars. Let's trim them off. And I'm going to leave the greenery on these. And I'm just going to stick them wherever I think they would look nice. And that one is going to go right there. And then just, again, wove it right into the grapevine. And then we'll put this white one in here. So, this is what we have so far. And I think I do need one more. And I really wish they had a blue one, but they didn't. So I think I'll use the other red one. And I don't want to put it upside down, so I'm just going to stick it behind these blue hydrangeas, coming out on the inside, like that. Now that serves, you know, a dual purpose. We just had one red flower, and so now having the two red stars adds a little more red to our arrangement. Okay, and now I'm going to think about the bees, these little berries. See if I want to add those knots. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it in, and you can always, you know, anything you stick in, as long as you're not gluing it in, you can always pull it back out. So what I'm doing is just trying it out, just stuck it in there. And I don't know that I need it, so I don't think I'm going to use the berries, and they're a more muted red. They're a little bit lighter, so I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Very simple. I have a small wreath stand that I made a while back, and I will link the video to the wreath stand below. But this will sit on our entry table on that wreath stand. And so I have used this small 9-inch wreath for several seasons now because it fits perfect on that wreath stand, and it doesn't take up too much space on the table. So it really just helps to add a little color to the end of the table and doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So I will definitely post a picture at the end with this in place. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment below, let me know what you thought about this project. Again, super simple. I'm not a floral designer. I just love to do what I think looks good for our home. And you can certainly do the same for yours. Remember to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.